Welcome to Cyborg 86. Today we're going to demonstrate the difference in crawling behavior between the stock X43 and the brushless version. If you've been watching my channel before, you know I converted this little X43 to brushless, and I haven't been able to get out to the rocks with it. So today we're going to demonstrate it here in the shop. Our makeshift crawling area is made of kinetic sand with one rock in it, just for realism. Hey, it's what I got. This is a stock model here. You'll be able to tell it apart because it's got the grill and the bumpers and the snorkel on it. The other one just has the white spare body on it. And the reason I wanted to try out brushless is just because I haven't seen anybody else do it. And I happen to have a brushless motor that looked like it would fit. When I found out it would, it's definitely, now I gotta try it. You can see here with the stock model, if you've driven that before, you know it's hard to get it to just go slow without a little jerkiness, because you try to slow it way down and then it stops, and then you try to get it going without jerking, but it still does. Not so with this brushless version. You can see here I got her going nice and slow. It's very smooth. There's a tiny little bit of jitteriness to it, but really not bad. You can just go super slow and very precise. And that's what I was after. I really like precision. And while I'm really happy with it right now, I still got some things I'd like to do to it. It's kind of hard to get that body off and on. You know, you gotta kind of clamps onto the frame. And that's a real pain because I got to plug it in inside the body. So I might see if I can figure out a way to do it with magnet mounts maybe. I think that would be very helpful and very convenient. Also be good to maybe put an on-off switch or something like that. We'll see. This thing's in trouble now, but there's no jerkiness to force it to tip over. It still probably will, but it won't be for that reason. Yeah, that's close enough. I'm about to drive off the shelf. So I count that one as a win. Made it. The body's looking pretty plain. Got to figure out what I want to do to make this thing look good. This kinetic sand's kind of different to drive on. As you're going here on the side hill, you can't really see it here, but the sand slowly gives way. It kind of oozes. And it's definitely different. Gives you a sense of urgency when you see the support sliding away from you. Another thing that's kind of nice is I can just reform it how I want. Instant obstacle. So it's kind of handy. Supposedly it never dries out. We'll see. It's the first time I've driven on the kinetic sand. I kind of like it. Make me a little V-notch here. Back to the stock unit now. You know, I really don't have a lot of complaints about how the stock unit crawls. It's certainly heavy, top heavy, but even the jerkiness of the motor isn't all that bad. I think it's a pretty nicely designed little unit. Definitely portable. I kind of like that. Of course, you got the big radio with it, so that makes a difference. I'm working on a portability solution as well. If you see my prior videos, you know I got that little black one that I've totally modified. And I'm not done with that yet. I'm modifying it more. I'm actually setting it up so I can drive with my phone. And since I can control the programming on that, I'm actually getting very happy with the throttle control on that. And the steering's pretty good too. So I can drive it from my phone now, but I have some more programming to do before I share much detail on that. And when I do, I'll show you how I did it. It's really not that hard. Back to the brushless unit now. And right now the tires are spinning, but you can give it a little bump. It's got good throttle response. And again, the precision is so nice. I've been fascinated with the smaller scales for quite some time. But the thing of it is, they're usually toy quality when it comes to the controls. Way back in the day, they came out with zip-zaps from Radio Shack, maybe 20, 25 years ago. And I had those, and that was about the best you could get. They had like 7 different stages of steering or something like that. So it was somewhat variable, but nothing like this. Here's where I noticed the kinetic sand starting to ooze away, especially on that right rear. And it was just kind of funny crawling, wonder if it was just going to give way, but it was like slow motion wreck waiting to happen, but never quite went away. Notice this brushless is a lot quieter too, very quiet. I'll finish up here with a side-by-side shot. Keep an eye on Miles on the right. He takes a little tumble. Sorry, Miles. Coming up, I'll do a build video on this brushless. Show you how I did it, what components I used, and which ones I rejected, because there were some rejects as well. I'll also keep you posted on the crawler that I can crawl from my phone. Very cheap electronics, $12 or less. And the coating isn't too bad, and I can probably make it so the average user can code it themselves. It's basically a copy paste and a few other steps. So if that's something you're interested in and you aren't subscribed, now might be a great time. Say goodbye, Miles.